Tell me when you're ready. All right, we want to thank everyone for coming out. Tonight is the regular scheduled meeting for July the 20th, 2021. The meeting is now called to order. Myra, would you like to call roll, please?
Yes. Judge Executive Robert Williams.
Present.
County Attorney Keith Bartley. Robert Green. County Treasurer David Lane. Master District 1 Mark Ryder.
Here.
Master District 2 George Oosley. Master District 3 Mike Tackett. Here. And Master District 4 Ronnie Hay. Here.
Myra, would you like to lead us in prayer, please?
Our gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you, Lord, once again for this day. We thank you, Lord, for allowing each and every one that is sitting here this evening, each official, Lord. We ask blessing upon them, Lord, that as always, any and all decisions that they do are for the betterment of the citizens of this county. We ask you to go with us through this meeting this evening, Lord, and take us home safe. May we never forget to give you all the praise and glory. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Next, we have the approval of the minutes for the last meeting. Myra, you want to call roll, please?
Master Mark Ryder.
4.
Magistrate Mike Tackett.
4.
And Magistrate Ronnie Hay.
Treasurer's report. Let's see where we're at here. Dave, how we looking?
Well, we're holding our own. We spent almost $2 million in June, which you'll probably do that again in July. Get county road aid in and stuff like that, and the insurance premium tax in the first part of August. And that'll help with the cash flow wise.
So the county road aids usually or August, yeah. Okay. Well, one thing that we did, what I'd like for us to do is maybe pull back a little bit on we can go ahead and do our asphalt, but let's do the discretionary because we've got approval on that. That way we can get our money back on it and then play ahead on the rest of it. That way we've got the money because we've put out a lot of money, with the flooding and stuff. We got a lot coming back from FEMA, but we just need to.
Are we gonna still do out of our first allotment?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. We're good with that.
Okay.
I just think what we need to do is go ahead if we can and get the discretionary done. That way we can get the reimbursement. They've been turning those around in the money in 2-3 weeks once we get them turned in. So after we pay for it. Yeah. I just think it's probably in our best interest to just kind of manage this because you never know when you're going to have another flood or something else to hit.
When
So
you going to start that, discretionary?
we got approval this morning. We got the approval back this morning.
So,
The discretionary is ready to go. The first round of discretionary, the 361? Okay. So we got that this morning.
4 roads.
That was 4 roads. Yeah, we got that this morning. So, okay. All right, thank you, David. Appreciate that. 911, anything to report, Tim? Okay.
Hey, Tim, is the individual assistance, can they still apply for that? Okay, that's what I thought I heard. I had a call from Prater about it, and I told him to call the judge's office. I don't know. if they did.
Yeah, the last extension I heard was to July 13th, 12th or 13th. Oh, did they?
Can you let me know tomorrow about that, and then I'll follow up with that homeowner over there? Okay.
Have we done a pretty good job on these roads and stuff, identifying everything for FEMA? 253 sites, wow.
They about passed out. I actually put four or five in last week that I found that fallen through the cracks.
Yeah,
They're overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I don't think they're used to anything people are dealing with this large scale.
yeah,
This is the first time they ever kicked it back to me and told me to design the project.
yeah. Well, you know, it was a big event. It's a big event. I think that's why I try to tell everyone, I think that, you know, if you look at the amount of damage and destruction that we had to deal with, people need to have a little more, I guess, thank yous for the magistrates and the work and the road crews and what they did out there on these projects, because there's a lot of people work 30 days straight to make sure that these folks can get out of these highways and have safe roads to travel. But
It's a good thing, it's a good thing that we've got people in place like Tim and Dale.
oh, absolutely, absolutely.
If we had people that didn't know what was going on, then you guys saying FEMA people don't know a whole lot, so we'd be.
Yeah. Well, we've got, I think we had a good plan in place and everything came together. It could have been a lot worse. We had a lot of people that bragged on us when they came to our meetings with FEMA, and even folks who came in and helped with the work that we did at the community center. I mean, there was a lot of folks that, you know, they said we definitely had something that a lot of these other counties didn't have. We had a plan. So, but we do want to thank everybody for the hard work, and hopefully we don't have to deal with anything like this anytime again in the near future. Jail report, Bear's not here. Solid waste.
Well, average report is nothing really major going on with the solid waste. The house is getting taken care of, we haven't had any complaints. And, knock on wood, the state keeps saying, so we're doing pretty good about it.
How about the grants on the illegal dumps? Are we going to try to get on those dumps?
Just whenever we, have time.
Get caught up.
Get on.
Okay.
We got to March 22,
Oh, okay, okay,
2022.
okay. Well, that'd be good. That'd be a good project for us in December.
Yeah, we know. Everything, I know we're busy now with everything else.
Yeah.
That's why we really ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. The state's not worried about it.
Okay. Well, good, good.
Robbie, did Bear tell you the jail's back on lockdown? I told you I was gonna call them. They're supposed to start on the county cleanup and stuff to help us. It was my weeks. It's gonna get back on the regular schedule. They had a COVID case and they're locked back on lockdown again.
Everybody's. Yeah, that's something we're going to have to be aware of, is these COVID numbers. They're starting to go back up, and you know, I just tell folks, just be cautious. You know, you don't have to change. Well, you need to modify your lifestyle, but you can do it and kind of watch where you're at. I know I look at what you know, like our kids going back to school. You know, what are we going to do? I mean, I don't know. We can go another year without our kids being out of school. So just use good judgment and do what's in the best interest of you and your family. That's all we can say. But I did not know they were back on lockdown. When did they lock them down?
They had a positive case. I think it was late last week. They had somebody in jail test positive, and I talked to Bill Monday after I thought we was gonna get back in.
Yeah, I
back
talked to
on
them
schedule.
on Friday.
Yeah, they was excited about getting back to work. Got to work.
Yeah.
Got set back again.
Well, we just have to deal with it. That's the only thing about this COVID. It's going to be a couple of years, I believe, before it disappears. We don't have anything for executive session, do we, Tyler? Okay, thank you. Citizens' comments. Anybody sign up to speak? Oh, okay, yeah, we'll get, you just need to give that to each of the magistrates and get us a copy, and we'll look at it and see what we can do on that, Gary. Any old business we need to discuss?
Yeah, I'd like, if you wanna talk about it in open business, is a park, District 4 need to decide on what we wanna do.
What I'm hoping we can do on the park, Ronnie, is we should have our ARP money in this week. And that will give us an opportunity if, and I think we can use it for parks, that we can just pay cash for something if we do that. Decide on a site and then just purchase it. So, I think we'll be able to do that.
Well, I'd like to make a motion that we do that and give you the authority to negotiate with the folks up at Betsy Lane.
Well, is that the site you talking about the site there in front of the school? Well, what I'd like to do is, we probably need to discuss a little more about which site, because we've got other people we've got other sites that other people are asking us to look at.
We've looked at it.
I know we've looked at them, and I just want to make sure that we make the right decision. I just want to make sure.
You got a number?
Give you the authority to.
What's that?
Have you got a number on them? I mean, price?
We do. I mean, I'm good with either site. But, we've got some other folks.
Talk about buying both sides and put the handicap where we talked about the mouth 680 and build this other park down to Betsy Lane.
Well, that's something we could look at. I mean, we have to, I think what we have to do is get the numbers and look at it, but,
I've been sitting here for 15 years and I get the same story. You're the third administration that's sort of passing it along.
We had one that was
What-
gonna give us the property, and then the road moved away.
And I sit here and I vote for these other parks, playground stuff that we're going to tonight. But District 4 don't get anything.
Well, Rob, if he made a motion to give you authority to negotiate whatever site, in seconds, you're not buying nothing right now, you just.
well, I've talked to the property owners. I know what they want for them. I mean, that's not, we just have to make a decision. We've got other folks in the area up there that are wanting, I'm not saying, Ronnie, we're not going to do it. I'm just saying, I want to make sure that we do what's in the best interest of everybody up there. We have other people that's pulling for another side on Mud Creek. You're pulling for the side on Betsy Lane. I'm being pulled in different directions. So
How many parks you got in District 3, Mike? Minnie, Melvin, we just bought
three.
the
Three.
3 or 4. Mark, George
I'm
has got
aware
how
there's
many?
probably
One
one.
ain't done yet, but,
Well, it's been built.
yeah. it's
I
been
think
working.
Oxshore's the only one we've got down here, actually, unless you want to consider German Bridge.
You got one
there.
at Indian,
We help them some
one
too.
at Abner.
We
and
put a
then
lot of
one
money
there.
into Stonecrest through the years, ain't we, David?
With Cole Sarah's money.
With Cold Sheriff's money, we've spent more on that than anywhere.
But the legislators pretty well. did.
Well, yeah, but we could have used that money for,
Well, anything we can do to help the kids, I agree.
Well, that's-
I'm not opposed to that. But, I think what we need to do is get the information on both sites. Let's sit down, we'll discuss it and figure out if we can do something we'll package it up and do both sites. That's obviously something we can do, but I don't want to sit here and make a decision, based, because we've got folks that are wanting this part and folks that are wanting this part. So,
What would we have to do to give you the authority to let everybody that's got a proposed site that would be suitable for a park to bring that information to you,
Yeah,
and you look at it and
well, we can do that and
see
present
what
it
you
to
got,
the
see
court.
what's out there to choose from,
Yeah.
and start.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, we have the information. I have the information on both sides. I have the information on both of them. We just have to make a decision, what I was holding off for is I wanted to get the ARP money in. That way we can make a decision on what we want to do and how we want to move forward on it. And that should give us the resources to,
well, we'll make
To
a
just purchase
decision
it.
by August, in the August meeting. I'll hold off till August then. 15 years ain't too But I'll wait another 30 days. I'll wait another 30 days.
Well, now, I haven't been here 15 years. I've been here, too.
No,
So-
no,
So don't, I just don't want that hung on me like I've been the one that's, been the,
well, you promised it from day one, so it's time to deliver.
time to deliver. There you go. All right.
Okay, let's roll.
All right, we'll get the information and, we'll lay it out next meeting, figure out what we can do.
Sounds good.
Anything else?
That, Judge, that's a typo there on that email, we will dispatch, that was from last year.
Okay, yeah, so I was getting ready
See
to,
nothing on it.
getting ready to look at that. Okay, next we have Resolution 1, which is transfers.
Mo.
Second.
Master District 1, Mark Ryder.
4.
Master District 3, Mike Tackett.
Yeah.
And Master District 4, Ronnie Yeager.
Next, we have the claims list.
Mo.
Second.
Master District 1, Mark Ryder.
4.
District 3, Mike Tackett.
Yeah.
District 4, Ronnie Yeager. District 4, Ronnie-
4, yeah.
All right, next we have Resolution 3, Mountain Comp Grant
Motion.
payment.
Second.
Who made the motion? Mark. Master District 1, Mark Ryder.
4.
District 3, Mike Tackett.
Yeah.
District 4, Ronnie Yeager.
4.
Next, we have the jail commissary, the settlement on that.
How's that work?
David?
How much money that he collected and then spent, for 2021, we passed 2020 last month, because we forgot to do it.
That's the first time I've seen it. I didn't know.
He didn't turn it into us last year.
Okay.
No motion.
Mike made the motion.
Second.
Master District 1, Mark Ryder.
4.
District 3, Mike Tackett.
Yeah.
District 4, Ronnie Yeager.
That's required for the pass.
Let's see, next we have
Resolution 5.
jail employees, Resolution 5.
Motion.
Second.
Master District 1, Mark Ryder.
4.
District 3, Mike Tackett.
Yeah.
District 4, Ronnie Yeager.
4.
Next is Resolution 6. This is on the flood, the mitigation projects that we've been involved in Toms Creek and Bucks Branch.
Motion.
Is that,
Now,
the in-kind, is that, are we gonna be doing
no, that's what I was just getting ready to discuss. The money that's listed on here, the local share, we do not pay that. That money will actually come off of the sale of the price. So that's gonna come from the homeowners. So we're not gonna be, we don't have to pay that.
Counts against our tax base.
That's correct.
and then there's nothing can be built back in that property, right?
No, they can't. No, once the properties are purchased, they'll never be built back.
Second.
District 1, Mark Ryder.
4.
District 3, Mike Tackett.
Yeah.
District 4, Ronnie Yeager.
So they'll have a contractor judge to come in and
Who seconded that?
Ronnie.
tear it down, and we don't have to fool with it?
We don't do anything. That's through FEMA. That's through the mitigation. Yeah, the Big Sandy Ad's handling that.
Oh.
You're all on the requirements to maintain the property after acquisition on those grants.
Okay. Yeah, I agree, Tyler. That is the only requirement that we have. The property does revert back to us.
Right, that's 100%.
Yeah, well, we have to keep their eyes cut and all that stuff and make it, that's right at the mouth of Tom's Creek, ain't they?
Well, it'll be county property, so,
It's limited what you can do, it can be.
Yeah.
grant space.
I don't know that, what the maintenance schedule will be on it.
Well,
But it'll be property that we'll have. But,
you just can't build anything on it.
you can't build,
Anything like that can-
I think we can, I think after so many years, you can transfer it, but it can't be built. There's limitations on what can be built there. Next, we have the art director. This is for the American Recovery Funds. They're going to allow us to hire a director to ensure that we do things in accordance with the law.
Keep up all the paperwork.
Yeah.
And her job will end in 24.
When the grant ends, correct. She's paid through the program.
I make a motion.
Motion.
Second.
District 1, Mark Ryder.
4.
District 3, Mike Tackett.
Yeah.
District 4, Ronnie Eichner.
And next, Resolution 8. This is to get some employees paid in accordance with their qualifications, adjustments.
Motion.
Second.
Magistrate District 1, Mark Ryder.
4.
District 3, Mike Tackett.
Yeah.
District 4, Ronnie Eichner.
Next is a resolution for the disbursement of the ABC tax to the Sheriff's Department.
Motion.
Second.
Ronnie made the motion.
Magistrate District 1, Mark Ryder.
4.
District 3, Mike Tackett.
Yeah.
District 4, Ronnie Eichner.
Resolution 10, we're going to table that at this time. And next, we have the bids for the site, the industrial site where we have Mark's using for District 1.
How's that, presented to the public to bid? How are we doing that?
We advertised it in the paper.
Is that the only thing advertised in the paper?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, first we have Elite, no, wrong one. That's on the bridge. That's Abbott Mountain. That's bridge, okay. First one we have is Maverick Excavating. $20,000 for Maverick Excavating. 20,000, even, yes.
I didn't see the ad. What are we gonna do over there? What are they?
Basically, what we're going to do at this point is we're going to get over there and do the brushing. This is another project that we're going to try to work through the ARP program. We're waiting till the money comes in, but what we're wanting to do is do the brushing. Once we get the brushing done, we want to start doing some engineering and actually see what we have there and what is usable. How many acres?
Brushing and clearing of the industrial site, right?
Yeah, that's all we're doing at this point is brushing. That's it. And getting the site ready. At that point, we're probably going to take bids on doing some drilling and see if it's feasible for us to go in there and build on top of what's currently there, because that was a field from the road that went through,
Ain't
so.
there some money left from that grant, though?
There was to run the sewer and the water or something over there, is what we had.
Yeah, there's still about 120 for utilities.
109.
Was it? Okay.
That's, I've got that.
It's probably on the treasury report.
They've got 3-phase power available there too. That's only been there for 2 years.
Yeah.
And that's just for utilities, that's not
Well,
site
I guess
development.
you could probably do
Use
it
it.
for different things, but that's what the original thing was for utilities.
And that was through cold severance money, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's in our best interest to develop it and try to do something with it, because we can't sell it, well, we can sell it, but if we sell it, the funds have to go back to the state. So
That's
that's right. So it's in our best interest to get in there. Let's get it brushed. Let's see what we got. Do some engineering, run some numbers. If it's feasible, we'll move forward and try to develop it. If it's not, we'll just keep it and store material there. And
Well, we might be able to use that 108,000 on engineering and stuff. Or some of it, draw down.
Maybe.
The art money, we could try to use it. I mean,
Yeah.
We'll submit it to Billy and see what she said.
yeah, I got all they can say is no.
Yeah.
All they can say is no. All right, next one, White Oak.
You got a hand up, Tina.
Yes, sir.
That extension to July 23rd, this Friday.
Okay, so the
Friday. Right, I'll call it on the way.
okay, so the individual assistance for the FEMA is to this Friday.
So if they got, if you got, well, I'll get it after. The number, phone number, I'll get, okay.
White Oak, $31,500. And the next one is Elite Excavation. That's 36,000. All right, we got 3 bids. Maverick is the lowest at 20. White Oak 31.5, and then 36,000 for Elite.
Is there a time frame on this, Robbie?
Well, I certainly want them to get on it. I don't. It's not something I want to delay. I want to. Dale, did you, when you had your pre-bid, did you?
Yeah, I explained to them, you know, once we walked it, that once the bid was accepted, you said go, we had to get in there and get it done.
Okay, but we did tell them that we're still waiting on the funding. They understand that we're.
You know, it's not gonna be something that starts tomorrow, it's, money's here.
Well, hopefully, and based on the information that we've gotten,
Money should be coming. It's-
about any time, it's approved.
it's-
so-
Everything's approved, they've got our account numbers, to wire the monies to, it's just the federal government.
Sure. So Mark, yeah, we're wanting to try to get in there and get, I would hope that we could have this completed no later than, November the 1st, December the 1st, at the latest. Now, there's quite a bit of work in there, and it's gonna take some equipment and some manpower to do it.
Gonna be brushed off all the vegetation and trees off the bare ground.
We're taking, Dale, everything out in front of the property. We went 100 feet up above the site.
Yeah, we put 100 foot, roughly 100 feet beyond the site, out next to 23, same deal on Abbott Mountain, we're gonna go up above it, then it's probably 100 to 150 feet up all the way around. What was initially brushed before, you can tell what the big stuff was left, we'll go from there back down.
Make a motion to accept the lowest bid.
Second.
Got a second? Mark and Ronnie, yes.
So what happens if Maverick can't do it in a timely manner, or whatever, does it come?
Well, if they don't get on it in a timely manner, we'll get somebody that'll get on it. We'll make arrangements
That's kind of
to.
what I was asking.
I mean,
I
I'm not-
don't know how much these
I'm
guys
not-
got on their plate already.
Well, I don't want to get in a situation that we hurry up and wait. I mean, we need to get this stuff moving if we're going to get on that. Honestly, I think if we can get the site that we feel comfortable that we can build something on it, we can get a business to locate there. I mean, we've already talked that to businesses, but everything's preliminary, so I don't want to give anyone false hope that we got a business that's ready to commit to go locate there. But, what you have to realize is most people that come in here, they don't have the vision to see past those trees and the dirt and the rocks that we have piled up there. So we have to get it to some sort of, stage that they can see what they have, so.
So if we've got the money coming, then can we just call them tomorrow and tell them to get started on it?
No, we can't. The way the program's, it has to be, we have to wait till we get the money. We can't start beforehand. Yeah, that's what we wanted to do. But hopefully, David said, David, what do we think, 10 days? And that's been a week ago?
I think it's coming. I talked to two other treasurers, and they said once they got that email, within 3 weeks, they got their money. So
Yeah.
I never called it like Ben that says it's been a smooth transition, and once we got that ID link video thing done, it was.
But am I right, David, on these projects that we have to wait till the funding is there?
We have to do a scope and scale submission of the
Okay.
project.
Okay.
And then after that's,
Where's that funding coming from? Is it co-severance through?
No. The ARP, that's the American Recovery, that's the money,
Oh,
yes.
okay. Oh, okay.
but like Ronnie said, that 108,000, we might be able to check the bill.
Well, we need to use that. If we could use it, it's laid there. We need to see if we can use that.
It's been there for 15 years since I've been here, that money.
Maybe able even to get the city utilities involved too, so if they can go ahead and do the utilities all at the same time as well. Get them over there.
Yeah.
I know they have, but since that place has been purchased back in the day, all these utilities has came through there. So they're available.
Is sewer across the road?
I'm not sure. I know it is on, it comes up 23 back to the,
Probably have to bore underneath the road to get sewer out.
yeah, that's not
Do
a
they
big
have
deal
water
now.
over there? Y'all have water?
Oh, the water tank's right on the hill.
But
And now, within the last 3 years, they've actually got power. They never had the single phase power over there till they built that connector up behind Drains Unlimited back to tie those two substations.
Ronnie, did they ever do engineering on that?
Well, that was what that money was
yeah,
earmarked for.
that's
was
back
in-
when Dave Ellis was there too, and it was for gas and sewer to go underneath the road over there, that is my understanding.
I know there's gas there too. There's a 4-inch gas line goes through there, right on that, right
Is
on that
the
road.
city's gas line?
Nope. It's Frontier.
And they may not sell to the individual, I don't know.
Oh, they would. I'd say.
So, Ronnie, did they ever do any drilling or anything there to see
Well,
what
they
they?
bought it before I come on the court.
Oh,
When Paul Hunt was judge.
We've had it a long time.
And,
okay.
It's got a lot to offer now, utility wise. I can't think of nothing that's even down to the Kentucky with the internet service and all comes through there. now.
I think once you get it brushed and that all opened up, we're opening it all up, that you can see the lot. I think people are gonna be surprised how big it is
big, yeah.
and how nice of a location that's gonna make. Easy in, easy out.
It's very similar to where Appalachian Wireless is. They, you go up in that hall, they move dirt and make property.
Yeah.
Same principle.
Yeah, and that's what I wanna look at. Is it going to make sense for us to bring that dirt down on that second level? Or is it gonna make more sense for us to leave it there and just work that first level? That's things the engineers can tell you as far as the yardage and we start running their numbers.
You can put a great big store in there.
Yeah. Well, if we take that second level out, we can bring that material down. I don't see why you can't have 6, 7 flat acres.
Pretty good.
Yeah, if you take that what do you think, Mark? See, I don't know how far out we can come. That's one of the reasons I wanted to brush it. How much further out can we go out to the Abbott Mountain Road?
I don't know. You get down on solid right there when you go up to Abbott Mountain, it's solid slate rock, ain't Dale? Right there at the end of that fence. It wouldn't be, if you drill down to probably, I'd say 18 feet anywhere in that lot, you're gonna hit solid rock.
On the lower level.
Yeah.
well, you could bring it right out to the county, to our road. and-
Yeah, that's what I was saying is how much
'Cause
more can
that's
we
going up the
gain?
hill where your mother
You know,
lives
if
up
we
there.
go-
That's
if
all
we take
solid
the
rock,
big
that whole
dozer,
ditch and everything, so it has to
Bring
go
that
that
second
way.
level out and push it out by the road, and then you've got a.
Yeah, they carved it out of a rock cliff.
Yeah, okay. All right, so, Myra, did you call roll on that?
We're going with Maverick,
Correct.
all right? Right. Now,
Did you need to call roll on that, Myra? Oh,
okay, Magistrate Mark Ryder,
4.
Magistrate Mike Tackett,
Four.
Magistrate Ronnie Apple.
Okay, we do not have on the agenda for the resolution for the 2 bridges. David typed it up. We advertised these as well. They have been advertised. They were just not on the agenda. The first one is Willow Valley Road. The only bid we have is from Elite. That is for $17,500.
Which bridge is that?
That's Willow Valley,
17 what?
17.5.
Judge, a portion of that was already paid for maintenance.
On the Willow Valley?
Willow Valley.
Okay. Okay. All right, need a motion.
Motion.
Are you gonna do shop breaks too?
I am. I was going to get a motion on this one and,
I put them both on the same.
oh, put them both, okay. Well, we just have one bid, same person, so. And this one is from Elite Concrete also. This is on the shop branch. 51.5. Now on the Hunter Bridge, Dale.
That's the one that the state issued the closure order on, we applied for emergency funding.
Have we heard anything on the emergency funding? Yeah, it may be a little difficult on the emergency funding because we've got discretionary funding in the last 2 rounds. That may be,
It was worth a shot.
well, we don't have to give up just yet. We can still make a few calls. $51,000 is a lot of money. Need a motion to accept the bids. Huh?
Big contractor.
That's Bobo.
Hey, Rob, what's the name of his company?
Did you say concrete or contract?
Elite Concrete or Elite Contract?
Elite Concrete.
Okay, all right.
Okay, motion.
Second.
Myra, you want to call roll, please?
Is that part of the 80-20 deal? If
No,
they don't get it,
no, that one, that's not part of the 80-20, is it? No, but now we do have an application on the 80-20, yes,
We're just waiting on the commissioner to sign it.
sent by-
Those will be ready.
yeah. Yeah, that's
Magistrate Mark Ryder,
4.
Magistrate Mike Tackett,
Four.
Magistrate Ronnie Apple.
Or
Well, actually, what we were waiting on was the signatures. Myra, did you get those signatures on the bridge? Just got them? Okay. Okay, well, that's fine. I mean, no problem. We can, all right, we can scan and send that in tomorrow. Which bridges was that on, David? Does it say? Dale, do you know right offhand?
Tanner Drive,
It don't say.
Old Hunter Road, there's Stumbo, Fraser Branch, Rifford Lane, Rifford Road, off of 12 feet.
Okay. All right. All right. Anything you guys want to add?
Yeah, they had that $100 and some thousand, that's bid there, that's the one job,
Which one?
the one that y'all took the 20,000.
Yes.
Well, if you get a hold of him, tell him the constable would like to have $1,000 per year, 1 year, so we can pay for cars and our tax.
Gary, did you give a copy of what you was proposing to the magistrates?
No, when I come in, that y'all already was.
Okay.
I'll make copies of it.
Okay. make copy of what you're proposing. We'll get to the magistrates and see what we can come up with.
I sure appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, Gary. Need a motion?